dysfunctional vet. The discoloration that you see in the soil down here is a trail of fire ants. Comes up to here and then it stops, and then right there have a beetle, which the fire ants are in the process of disassembling. If we move just a short distance away, we have more fire ants. It's estimated there could be as many as 1 billion ants. See the little white things they're carrying? Those are eggs. It's estimated there could be as many as 1 billion in there. Let's back up again. This is on the base of a massive oak. We come up just a little bit, we have this discoloration, again in a line, traveling across. But this is not the interesting stuff. Let's move right over here. Here we have the start of a really nice fire ant. That is about 16 to 18 inches roughly. Then it comes across over here to this rock. From this rock to this root outcropping is probably close to 30 inches. You can see where the fire ants are. And now in a linear line, we can walk this out. You can clearly see their little superhighway down there. Come across, and then we begin to lose it in these leaves, although it comes across and it finally terminates right out here. Now from here to that tree is about 20 feet. There's the line. The fire ants in Texas, this particular one that make these lines, have a different DNA than the normal fire ants. Most fire ants make fire ant mounds, which are more typical to what you see right here around this rock. It's just a big pile of fire ants. And that right there may be more of this same fire ants. As I said, some of the estimates are there can be as many as 2 billion ants in these things. The control of fire ants is fairly important. Fire ants can outcompete many of the smaller animals that are necessary to provide a stable ecosystem in where you're at. Like for example, the horned toads are gone from here because the fire ants could outcompete them and basically starve them out. There are some other animals that they've outcompeted as well. When I first got here, 2008, there was what was called the raspberry crazy ants. I haven't found any of them, and it's possible that these ants outcompeted them and they were starved out. But these are an invasive species from the Caribbean, I believe. And let me zoom in on this little superhighway. Anyway, those are fire ants. And you owe it to yourself to, if you're ever in the southern states, find some fire ants, stick your hand in there, not your leg, just your hand. Wait till they get on your wrist, and they all bite, so that you understand just how enjoyable an experience not being bitten is. We'll be dealing in a moment with how to control fire ants at a different location, and we will take in the physiology of the fire ant as well as the application of a suitable pesticide.